Hey, and welcome to another episode of Formula Random. This is going to be a very interesting match because it's all about the fan leagues. So, got a bunch of people here going to see how well they remember stuff that's happened. Here competing, we've got Michael Campbell. Michael, how's it going?
What up? Yeah, I'm excited. I know there's a few surprises in store, which is a bit scary, but I'm really excited just to play this match. It's the first of its kind, really, so it should be fun.
Yep. And also here we've got Brooklyn Vale. Brooklyn, how's it going?
It's good. I was the person that I guess put the call out for this match. When this there were two different people for when this originally got scheduled. One of them is now in the showdown, and the other person we don't talk about. So they got replaced with the first person that I ever played that happened to knock me out. And I never played Michael in singles, but he's like the secretary of the fan leagues. He could probably tell me what message I sent this day like 2 years ago.
Funny.
And last but not least, we've got Jake. Jake, how's it going?
Doing well. Fan leagues is, I don't want to say it's an expertise of mine, but, I pay attention to what's going on. Full Metal or worldwide movie games, or there will be trivia or the, fan reaction league, all that sort of stuff. It's going to be fun. We'll see how it goes. And, the answer is Kong Skull Island.
All around me are familiar
but how the match goes is the main round is going to be 30 questions, and then we go into a speed round, which is 3 minutes or until we go for the last remaining questions. And you all get 3 repeats. No challenges, but we'll talk about them at the end because it's a live stream and we don't want to drag it out longer than it needs to be. But the first question is, when Brett Sheridan had his one and only match in Worldwide Movie Trivia, who did he play? And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Michael.
Zach Mitchell.
Brooklyn.
Zach Mitchell.
And Jake.
Second best, Zach Mitchell.
But the next question is, which multiplex showrunner made an infamous promo on the Take 3 page, shit-talking other competitors before he debuted in the Worldwide Movie Trivia League? And Jake.
I was still writing the thing, but I guess I'm Jim Green.
Brooklyn.
Caleb Coho.
Michael.
I commented on this post that the King Caleb Coho was good alliteration for a nickname.
Very, very afraid, because when they can get me in here, the king is coming.
The king is coming.
I did not agree to this.
Is here.
The king
to take
is
that
here
title.
to take
that
that
belt.
title.
Is
that belt
mine.
is mine.
Belongs to the king. All the bling
Belongs to the king. All the bling belongs to the king.
And you should all be
And you
very,
should all be
very afraid
very
of what's about to come.
afraid of what's about to come.
I feel like that promo would have been better with the blue hair.
Yep.
It's like a 50-year-old boy.
I did say there's going to be some surprises in here, and with other matches, I can't do this because of copyright reasons, but for this one, I'm this rewind. So. But the next question is, what team held the first Fandom Fights team titles? Michael.
Happy Halloween, Halloween.
Brooklyn.
Do you believe in miracles?
Yes.
And Jake.
The answer is Ginny Weasley, Silver Shamrocks.
And the next wrong. Once I find it again, I've lost my mind. The next question is, when facing Caleb Coho for the first time in the Comic Book Trivia League, Nico famously failed to remember what actor for his final question.
Oh, good times.
Those
five,
were the days.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Jake
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
and Michael
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
and Brooklyn.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
And this comment from Nico.
Triggered.
Next question is, who was the first multiplex movie Warzone champion? And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Michael.
Paul the Shark Young.
Brooklyn.
Paul Yama.
And Jake.
Oh yeah, Ma.
The next question is, what was the name of the fandom team that consisted of Matt Crowler and Thomas Eanes? And
God.
And just to shout out the people who helped me write this, Caleb Coho and Caleb Boatman did help write these questions as well. So it's not just me that you have to yell at. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Michael.
I just did second reel.
Brooklyn.
Who cares?
Jake.
I do, because it's the truth about chaos.
That is correct.
That's
You're gonna jab at me, but okay.
The next question is, as a team, Big Picture went undefeated throughout their career. How many wins did they get before Paul went to the Schmodown?
I'm going to challenge that because that's a question about a team that one of the people is on. That's stupid.
I'm sure there's going to be 17 Brooklyn Vale questions.
There's not. There's going to be 16. Okay, fucking yikes.
There was just a post about this.
Well, congratulations. I don't read things. We didn't have that kid.
It was on your page. It was on
my page. Oh, fuck. Yikes.
3,
Oh, God.
2,
Oh,
and 1.
no. Fuck. It's too late now.
Brooklyn.
Okay, I was going to change it to like 10, but then I have to leave it at 8. But it's wrong.
Jake.
It was still
7-0.
Michael.
Magic
you-
numbers.
7 wins.
Fucking yikes.
What's the curse again? I just completely forgot for some reason.
Oh, yeah? No? Oh, yeah. Well, you know.
That just leads into the next question. What is the Book Vale curse? Just kidding. The next question is, who did Jeremy Adams defeat when he won the Full Metal Singles title the second time?
I mean, technically it's the first time. If we want to be technical.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael.
Joseph the Algorithm Omnibus.
Brooklyn.
No, I'm wrong. That's a jet guy.
And Jake.
Silencio. That's all this.
The next question is, name 2 of the 3 teams that debuted in the DLB Trivia Team Tournament and are still active with the same names in the current Full Metal Teams roster.
Oh, God damn.
You said 2 of the 3?
2 of the 3. Yep.
that are still active.
That debuted in the team tournament, not round 1.
Just
Yeah.
any
Okay. Because I'll challenge if I got this wrong.
Repeat the question.
Yep, I can do that. Name 2 of the 3 teams that debuted in the There'll Be Trivia team tournament and are still active with the same names in the current Full Metal Teams roster.
I feel like I'm missing a super obvious one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the third one because I have 2 down for sure.
I have an idea, but I'm not going to write it down.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jake.
I think it was the Revenant, but I had Team 80s and Blockbuster Video.
Michael.
I have 80s and Blockbuster. Although, actually,
Blockbuster Video.
Brooklyn.
I said Team 80s and Ranger Dudes.
is that true?
I would challenge because even though that is fair, they did become Blockbuster when they played Michael and Paul in the tournaments. That's why I said round 1. It didn't say round 1. They still debuted in the tournament though, right?
Yeah, well, the answers I've got is Mirror Image, Team 80s, and the Oncoming Storm.
Oh,
Oncoming Storm still active? Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, completely.
Yeah. I'm not.
Mirror Image is still
Yeah,
active in Full Metal Teams?
yeah.
They're active in one.
Yeah.
Fair enough, yeah.
I
So what the
don't-
has
Yeah, I don't know if Blockbuster debuted in that tournament or if
Because
they-
wasn't it Henry? It was Henry and
it was Henry and Mike because it was
Mike
true
under-
bromance.
yeah.
yeah.
But
I
then,
mean, it's up to you. You can make a go.
I mean, no one really got the
it's either
yeah, it's everyone's not going to get a point. No one's going to get a point anyway. So yeah. But the next question is, what was the infamous question that Kane went into a rage over in a fandom match?
doesn't have to be like the exact question, right?
All right,
I
I think it's pretty straightforward.
Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Michael.
Is it, how many Oscar nominees are in the MCU?
Brooklyn.
Funny, I have the answer right here as a sticker. How many Oscar-nominated actors are in the MCU?
And Jake.
I have the same, and I believe the answer was fucking C.
That is correct. The next question is, when the Fandom Fight division was starting up, name 3 of the 5 people who were the first play-in match for the tournament.
Of the 2 play-in matches?
Yeah, the first play-in match that was
Oh,
yeah.
okay. You accept just first names, right?
Name 2?
Yeah, just first names.
Oh wait, you need 2 or 3?
3.
Oh, 3. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brooklyn.
I feel like I might have the third one wrong. Russell Howell, Hunter Chambliss, and Eli McKeg.
Jake.
That's exactly what I said. Hunter, Russell, and Eli.
And Michael.
I said Ryan Ferguson, Malcolm, and Subra.
No, Brooklyn and Jake get the points.
Nice.
I think Malcolm. Were you in that, Malcolm?
I thought Malcolm was a 2.
You played Robert in the first round.
Yeah, I wasn't in a play-in match because
Yeah.
I was sort of
You were in the tournament, yeah.
yeah. The next question is, how many Fandom Fight singles title defenses has Robert Parker had, not counting when he first won it?
Okay.
What do you feel? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and the other two that was in that first play-in match was Harley Bork and Dave Goodger.
Yes.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Michael.
4.
Brooklyn.
Eli twice, Dom Rizzi, Tim, and RJ. No, that's 5. I had 5, but oh yeah.
Jeremy.
5 is correct.
I had 5, and then I was like, maybe I miscounted.
Case, Eli twice, Jeremy, and
Tim.
then RJ. And wait, was it
Yeah,
Eli?
it's a
Eli
tricky one.
twice.
But, yeah, one of the videos was a double header because Eli cashed in his win.
So
Yeah,
it would be Case. So Case,
Jeremy.
Jeremy,
No,
Eli
Eli.
twice.
No, so
Yeah.
He won the title from Case. Like they were. Was that a defense?
no, that was the defense because he won it off against Alex.
Yeah. So it
Yeah.
would be Case was a defense, Eli twice, and then
Yeah.
it would have been Jeremy,
Yeah.
RJ, and Tim. That's
So-
6. So I technically am right.
Isn't he 9-0?
I mean, I got
So only Eli
Caleb.
won. I didn't know. I thought it was
Eli,
only
no,
once.
Eli, no. Eli won. Eli won the Gauntlet, but there was something else that he had won.
I don't know. He won the. He beat Case. He beat Timmy. He beat Eli. He beat Jeremy. Okay, yeah. So it is 5. No, he won the gauntlet. That's got him the title shot.
I thought I could have swore that because he got knocked out by Eli twice. I'm sorry, Eli got knocked out by Robert twice.
Eli watching.
I mean, I'll say I got both Caleb's to double check this vigorously. So
It is 5.
Um,
All right.
we can talk about this afterwards. But yeah,
No. What are you
I specifically remember it being 9-0, and he won the belt when he was 4-0. So 5-9, 5 title defenses.
yeah.
That's how I did the math.
Yeah. But anyway, the next question is, what was the title of Jay's pitch in his Nerdgasm match when he had the Christian pitch Avengers 4?
This is a great question.
I should watch more Nerdgasm.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Michael,
Is it Avengers Snap Back to Reality?
Jake,
I thought he was Nostradamus. I said he predicted Endgame.
and Brooklyn.
I just put Snap Back to Reality.
I'll give you a snapback to reality or Avengers snapback to reality. It was Dom that pitched Endgame.
Ah.
All right. The next question is, what TV theme did Robert have as his entrance music when he first won the Fandom Fights belt?
Gosh.
And 5,
That's super.
4,
That's super
3,
fabulous.
2, and 1. Michael,
It's you and me.
Brooklyn,
Oh my God, Pokemon!
Jake.
Gotta catch all the geek belts, Pokemon.
That is correct. And catch all the geek belts, Robert Rule. The next question is, Brian Michaels set the Full Metal Random accuracy record in what match?
Do you just want the topic?
The topic of his random match.
Yeah.
And as of yet, it hasn't been passed.
Well, I mean, we don't allow this type of thing anymore.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jake,
Well, if I could only do one film, I think I'd do pretty well. Die Hard.
Brooklyn,
No, I messed up. I said no, Ted.
Michael.
Die Hard series.
What was
That
it, the
is
series?
correct.
Oh, I thought it was just the film.
It wasn't all the series. It was just 4 of the movies because he Jake he does it. Yeah.
Doesn't really good there. That was a shit film.
The next question is: what player beat Schmoedown competitor James White in round 1 of the 2019 Fandom tournament?
I wish it wasn't. Round 2 of the tournament.
Can you just repeat the question one more time?
Yep. What player beat Schmoedown competitor James White in round 1 of the 2019 Fandom tournament?
I was on call for this.
See, Michael can't answer a question, but you can answer it.
Hey, listen, I tried to challenge so that we couldn't be involved in the questions, but you know.
Challenge.
I mean, no one specified that you could have been involved in the questions. I mean, the match was set, so
That makes the
5,
question more fun.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Michael.
I think this is the split decision match, but I couldn't remember. I said it. Sorry.
Oh, you're right.
Brooklyn.
It was the split decision awarded to JD West.
And Jake.
Nah, I thought it was an inverse of the Warzone test at Sandy.
Brooklyn is correct.
Damn. Memorable. Very,
The next question is:
You're a legend.
what is the name of the trivia league run by Tony Hield?
That question could have went a number of different ways.
Yeah. Name the league that's run by blank.
And also, Peggy brings up an interesting fact, which I didn't think about until now. But
what's that?
Gen Camp technically won. Like, there will be trivia like season 1, but that was like ages ago. But I mean,
Jake,
Featured presentation.
Michael,
I didn't put the league just because I thought that was implied.
and Brooklyn.
I feel like I gotta also plug NBE Network and Show Center, but the future presentation.
That is all correct. The next question is: when Nico was facing Arena in his Full Metal match, what did he do after the match?
Pretty funny moment. Not gonna lie.
But and Lucas, Tony didn't actually pay me anything for that plug, so. But 5,
No
4,
Lucas questions so far.
3, 2, and 1. Michael,
He jumped in a pool.
Brooklyn,
He jumped into his pool.
and Jake.
I'm not going to challenge either of those answers, but he front flipped into his pool.
That is all correct.
Did he complete the front flip though? Or was it half? Actually, I'm going to challenge everyone.
I see.
Oh,
Well, it's been fun, y'all.
The answer, by the way, is of course Mystic himself. No, I'm kidding.
did he complete the flip?
Yeah,
He did. Yeah. Little messy on the execution though. I would say give him like a 4.2 maybe.
I mean, you try to tell me how it goes.
Oh, I'm sure he can front flip, but he could at least clean up the.
The splash was a
Yeah.
bit much. I needed.
The judges aren't gonna like that one.
The next question is: what competitor famously said this quote in the Worldwide Movie Trivia when giving an incorrect answer? I'm going to give you no victory. You are losing. I am winning. And I know this answer, brother. And it is Monuments Men. Right? Yeah. Everyone's got the boards up. Jake,
Evan DeGraff.
Michael,
Well, they famously re-recorded this for his Chris Clark.
Oh,
and Brooklyn.
I believe I once wrote a parody song about him, Chris Clark.
That is correct. Whatever happened to his faction, who knows?
was it even a faction?
Your follow-up question.
The next question is, who was Kurt Kolakowski's partner in the debut match for the featured presentation Trivia League when they took on Dave
God.
and Joe?
Oh, I was hoping for his debut in Full Metal.
Thank you, Tony, for helping me study this.
So you know what's going to happen is that if I get this wrong, then Tony knows that I just don't watch his matches.
I know this is the question where they had Spider-Man 2. with the last
Spoiler alert, I don't either.
Jake,
I said Boatman.
Michael,
Is it Michael Turner?
Brooklyn,
Aaron J. His last name would be wrong, but it's the guy who calls Caleb. He calls Caleb Cupcake.
it wasn't. It was Kevin Poss.
Ah.
No, Aaron J debuted with me in feature presentation.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
The next question is, what nickname was Sandy forced to go by in the MTFO after he lost the match All About Sand movies?
I can confirm this made Paul laugh when he saw this.
But 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Michael,
Who's the shark?
Brooklyn,
Blackboard.
Jake,
Dude, it's Demolition Man. Bruce the Shark.
and that is correct. The next question is, what fan league has said the following quote? You're not good enough to play in the Schmodown. You're not even good enough for Jack of all trivia.
Oh,
Oh, it's like two people.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brooklyn,
I think it's Caleb Coho.
Jake,
I think it's also Koho.
Michael.
I said Cody.
Coho is correct.
I had Nick for a second.
The next
Who
question
was he
is,
saying two? Like,
Sorry?
Who do you say it to?
Yeah. He's like,
Sue. It was probably recently within the last like 6 months or so.
I don't remember myself, but
It might have been to Nico. I thought it was like maybe it was Game of Factions.
no,
Yeah.
Nico.
Oh, okay.
It's the famous promo that he had to get with Brizzy
Oh,
in
yeah.
the tournament, round 2.
The next question is, what team lost to Drake and Jim, aka the Revenant, in round 1 of the There'll Be Trivia Teams tournament?
Oh.
But 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Michael,
is it the Arkham Knights?
Brooklyn,
Arkham Knights.
and Jake.
And Robert, Arkham Knights.
That is correct.
And then Revenant lost to me. Just me. Just me by
The next,
myself.
the next question is, what faction won the Multiplex Games of Factions, the recent edition?
You saying the whole thing, correct?
Oh wait, the first Game of Factions.
No, the recent,
Oh, it's
one
recent.
that, the
Oh,
one that
sure,
just
yeah.
happened. Yeah.
Okay.
But Michael,
The Fellowship.
Brooklyn,
The Fellowship.
and the person who shouldn't really get it wrong, Jake.
Rightfully so, the Fellowship.
Challenge, he was there for that.
He didn't contribute any points though. Oh, shit,
That's
that's
true. You can't buy me love.
Hey, Jake, you and I contributed the same amount of points for our factions. How does that feel?
The next question is, in Light It Up versus the concept of what a hamburger is all about, when asked what Olive and Todd went off on at the end of Easy A, what was Dustin Mason's answer? But 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brooklyn.
Don't you forget about me.
Jake.
Don't you forget about me. Final answer.
Michael.
Don't you get at me. Final answer. Loma.
Oh, right. Well,
That is correct. Next question is, who did Robert Parker defeat when he first won the Full Metal Geek title?
wait, first defense or when he won?
It just says when he first won, so
Won the belt, okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael.
Is it Sandy?
Brooklyn.
Sandy.
Jake.
Thought it was Rizzy.
Rizzy is correct.
Mm.
The next question is, who did Jake Marangoni beat for the MTFO singles title?
Pandering, I love it.
Oh,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael.
The great Pandemadium himself, Nazario Montenegro.
Brooklyn.
Nazario.
Jake.
I mean, Brooklyn lost to him in the first round, Nazario.
The next question is, who was Paul Oyama referring to when he said the following quote? This guy couldn't get a W if it hit him upside the head. I'm pretty sure his keyboard only has 25 letters on it.
One of the best promos of all time.
You're looking just for the single person, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus Christ, that's a good laugh.
5,
Really
4,
broke.
3, 2,
So
and
amazing.
1. Jake.
It was Hunter.
Brooklyn.
He's got you with a scope, Hunter.
And Michael.
Just wasn't his day.
The next question is, fill in the following quote from Caleb Boatman in Mischief Managed versus Blockbuster Video. What does a blank look like? But everyone's got the boards up. Michael.
What does a Triceratops tortoise top look like?
Brooklyn.
In true Power Rangers form, Triceratops.
And Jake.
I sent a toy Triceratops to Bowman for Christmas. Triceratops.
Choice because
Multiple
if I
choice,
described
please.
it, and they would probably know it.
All right, your multiple choice options are A. T-Rex, B. Compsognathus, C. Stegosaurus, or D. Triceratops.
Or D. Triceratops.
Okay, what does a Triceratops
what does
look
a
like? Is a Triceratops
Triceratops
going
look like?
to
Triceratops only-
Yeah, Triceratops. I think a Triceratops is tried like a triangle, has like a triangular face
Does it have
or
like
something.
a weird horn back neck thing?
I'm not Ross Geller, Bowman. I don't know
That's
what
not-
you're talking about, man.
That's not.
So good.
But that brings us to the end of the main round. So the scores at the moment, we've got Jake in the lead with 22 points. I've got Michael on 20 points, and Brooklyn is on 19 points. So it's relatively close as I go and get my phone because I was had it charging this whole time.
So while he's not away,
Intermission. Oh, that was quick. Oh, man.
I believe the league was created and folded during that time.
But the next, with the speed round, we've got 3 minutes on the clock, and the first question is, in the MTFO match of Full Metal versus MTFO, name 3 of the 4 players on the winning team. Michael.
I think Full Metal 1, which would be Kirk, Sandy, and Malcolm.
Brooklyn.
I put Kirk, Malcolm, and Scully. Thomas.
And Jake.
I completely forgot about Kirk. I said Jeremy, Matt, and Sandy.
Brooklyn is the only one to get that right. Unfortunately, Sandy was and Jeremy were not in the match. They were considered the sort of managers.
Okay.
It was me, Kirk, Scully, and Matt Crowler.
Yeah, I knew Matt for sure. I forgot about the others. Scully and Full Metal. Wow.
He represented the geek neck of the woods.
Right. So I get the next question is, what is the name of the moose that RJ frequently draws on his boards when he doesn't know the answer?
Could you say that again? You cut out.
Yep. What is the name of the moose that RJ frequently draws on his boards when he doesn't know the answer? And Michael.
I'm sure I'm blanking on this. I said Jerry.
Brooklyn.
Please, God, just let this be a reference to a kid's show. Elliot.
Jake.
I just went on brand. Zordon.
It is Lloyd the Moose.
Wow.
The next question is, what 2 players faced off in the first ever MTFO match?
Good God. Oh, God.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jake.
Scott Harvey and Andrew the Elk.
Brooklyn.
Didn't get it.
Michael.
Yeah, I think this was the second match. I said Nicola Woodburn.
Jake is correct. What is going to be the final question? The MTFO garnered controversy when a question was asked about 2013's The Great Gatsby, but it was placed in which category?
Wow. I wouldn't ask this. I think this being brought to attention.
This is great.
Michael.
It is biopics.
Brooklyn.
Biopics.
And Jake.
Famous adaptation, apparently, biopic.
And everyone gets the point. But it does mean that Jake comes out on top with 22 points. Jake, how do you feel about your victory today?
Oh, this is fun. I did no studying whatsoever. I rewatched a lot of fan league matches over the past couple of years now, and it's fun to see how we know this community that well. And props to Michael and Brooklyn. It didn't really matter who won. Really, we're all winners because we all get to just have fun answering questions that pander and to us, and it was fun. And yeah, I had a good time.
And Michael, you came second, but how do you feel about your match today?
Yeah, like Jake, I didn't really study because I wanted to go in and just be like, okay, I've been watching this stuff for a couple of years now. Let's see how we go. I could literally answer questions like these all day. These are really fun. These like end Schmodown stuff. I know it's just really fun, and yeah, brings back memories. Brings back a lot of memories. Wasn't as many take 3 questions as I thought that was going to be, but yeah.
I mean, I try. I mean, I tried to balance it out so each league has
multiplex and face off. And
I was expecting a couple of Jude blocks there. I would say that. Although that could have been on purpose.
What totally wasn't on purpose.
I'm sure it wasn't on purpose. Completely accidental.
Says the person who was on call for the Newcastle match, but
for the I wasn't on call for
match. That was one of the questions.
I wasn't on call for that Newcastle match. That was before my time.
It was the decision.
Yes, you're on call for a match, but anyway,
decision one, yeah.
But anyway, Brooklyn, how do you feel about your performance?
So I did study like some of the older Take 3 and There'll Be Trivia stuff, but those questions didn't get asked, but that's whatever. I don't watch a lot of MTFO. They're just not like priority at the moment. But this was a lot of fun. I had some good chuckles, and I would love to help write the next match because I think I'm actually in the next match, aren't I?
I did some switching because I think I moved you into this. I did some switching. I think
but Kenneth Lee, like, so I'm in the next.
Oh, I've got what you're talking about there. But I'll actually correct myself. Brooklyn actually streaked into the lead with, and because Michael had 18, Brooklyn had 19.
Yeah,
yeah, but Jake still won anyway. But but yeah, there will be another fan league match because I believe there's enough players in that one that it's going to happen. But
yeah, it's going to be a pretty popular request. I think.
Oh yeah, I mean it's one of those ones. I mean I know that we didn't get a lot of leagues represented in here, as Nico pointed out. Like Combat Wrestling wasn't in or TMG. It's just that there's only so many questions we can put in, and just so many we can't sort of give love to everything. But anyway, Jake, is there any other challenges you want to throw out?
There's it's already on the table, but fan league stuff, that's fun, but Schmodown is where it's really at. I am dying to do a Schmodown trivia match. That is my number one demand. I'm sure Michael will be in that one, but that is one I really, really am looking forward to.
Can I help write another Schmodown trivia match involving Jake and Michael as competitors?
Well, there is one that has Jake and Michael as competitors. I just can't remember who the third one is.
Caleb, maybe?
Caleb, yeah, I mean, sometimes.
I wouldn't be... Yeah. So I've got 2 Schmodown matches. One is Jake versus Michael versus Caleb. So yeah. That is on the books. I don't know when I'll put it in yet, but I'll probably... but Michael, is any other challenges you want to throw out there that's not Schmodown?
Not really. Nothing really coming to mind. Yeah, just yeah.
Brooklyn, is there any other challenge you want to throw out there?
I think I already have like a. I'll probably rescind my Shameless challenge. Although I am currently rewatching it, there's so much stuff that I don't feel like I would do as well as I did in this one here. But I'll still do like I think I have a Mario Brothers call out or like Simpsons or also if anybody wants to do Family Guy or Epic Rap Battles of History, I will beat you in both Family Guy and Epic Rap Battles.
But
There's someone
yeah,
who would like to do this.
the Simpsons one. There was 3 people in a Simpsons one, so that's happening once again. I'll probably throw that out up in May. But yeah. So that's been the Fan League Formula Random match. It was a lot of fun. It maybe be able to throw in clips as well for a change. But yeah, Michael, where can people find you online?
Just follow my letterbox, I guess. Just my name. That's it. Yeah.
And Brooklyn, where can people find you online?
Letterboxd and Brookie B10, New British Empire Network, Schmo Center, Multiplex, anywhere. Brookie B10 on Facebook, or not Facebook, Brookie B10 on Twitter.
And Jake, where can people find you online?
Find me on Twitter at Pretentious Hack to pin the H Caps. I'm also on Letterboxd, Maestro 003. And I got 3 belts, going to be defending them soon, so we'll see how that goes. And you can just find me playing trivia.
And you can find me over on Take 3 hosting Rankum every Saturday. This week is going to be sports movies. And you can also find me hosting late night. There actually won't be a late night this week because I've got something else on the Friday, but it's generally every Friday night. But yeah, and I host 2 Formula Randoms. That's the reason I brought this up, actually. And next week's match, we've got the 2010s, which is going to be Dan Skip Allen versus Brandon Dunlap versus Kenneth Lee, a.k.a. Brooklyn Vale. But from all of us here, stay random, everybody.
Malcolm just left. Wait.
we have reign. We have control. Let's talk about Chef. No, we're talking about Chef.
It's still on.